Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another live auction stream. So today is Saturday. Today is auction day here at SCL. And we're here to talk all things auctions. I mean, and anything Skylanders. And who knows? Packers. They play tonight. What do you feel like talking about? But yeah, I am here. And I actually do have one small surprise tonight that actually is an unboxing, and that's what I almost said. Um, so yeah, we will have one small unboxing to do here tonight, but for the most part, this is just our auction stream where we sit back, relax, take it easy for a couple hours, and watch how the SCL auctions go down. If you're not familiar, we have auctions every Saturday. SkylandersCharacterList.com/auctions. Or if you just go to SkylandersCharacterList.com and from the front page, you can click on the auction button and you'll find out what we have up for auction this week. But that is how it works. Wolf Shadow, if your battery is dying, I would suggest plugging in your phone. Martin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see a few folks here, a few familiar faces. But yeah, like I was saying, we do actually have a small unboxing to do. It's not going to be nearly as exciting, I don't think. Um, but yeah, Sussy, how you doing? Oba King, welcome, welcome, welcome. So is anyone actually bidding on the auctions tonight? I don't think we have a lot of bids yet. Your average portal master got your golden flame slayer. Nicely done. That thumbnail though, that thumbnail once again is courtesy of Be the Gamer. I don't know if he's gonna show up tonight, but he's been my artist on stuff for a while. So have I told you about the ghost roaster? I don't think you told. What about a ghost roaster? In the meantime, though, I was gonna say, what about them auctions? How are we doing those auctions? So I know our main item, the metallic purple lightning rod, has been doing well in the early game already. Already up to $80. 80 $80. I think it's mostly a bidding war between two people right now. Um, so it'll be interesting to see where that ends up, or if any more parties get involved. But yeah, $80 is where it sits right now. No bids on Barbella. We got a bid on the poster. We got bids on the two game guides. I have Spyro's Adventure and Giants game guides out there. No bids on that case only. I had someone ask about earlier in the week, but I threw that up there. It's an Xbox 360 case for Spyro's Adventure. Also has the booklet. The case has a little damage to it, but I opened it up and found out there was no game disc. I'm like, well, I can't sell that, so that went up for auction. Um, we have the Trap Team mobile portal that has a bid. We have another lot of Happy Meal toys, Skylanders Happy Meal toys, no bids there. Few Disney Infinity figures. We're looking at Dash and Mr. Incredible this week. We do have a bunch of damaged Skylanders. So Legendary Light Core Chill has a bid. Mini Genie, no bids. No bids on a lot of these. Fire Kraken, Pirate Seas, Countdown. What else we got? Jawbreaker. There's a Jawbreaker, Wind Up, Barrel Blaster, Enchanted Hoot Loop. We had two more the painted figures, Fist Bump and a S3 Gil Grunt. These came out of one really weird lot that we got that had 5 various painted, quote unquote, custom figures. They're not the best paint jobs. They're really not. So we auction those off if anybody's interested, just in cheap figures. But we do have a damaged Trailblazer, a damaged Shortcut, and I think then maybe a few leftovers from last week as well. What else did we have there? We had the Lego Dimensions Gandalf base. The Toy Story playset for Disney Infinity has a bid this week. And then we have a starter bundle for Disney Infinity and Rocket Raccoon figure for Disney Infinity as well. But those do not have bids yet. So if anyone's interested in those, be sure to go ahead and bid on those. Most of those have no bids or very low bids. So go check it out. Go check it out. Um, what's with the completed auctions? Oh yeah, yeah. The completed auctions, those were some leftovers from last week. I didn't remove apparently. So yeah, those are from last week. Wolf Shadow got a new inbox. Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster. Oh yeah, I think you did mention that last week. Congratulations on that anyway. That's awesome. Like I said, $20 I think is what I sell them for out of box here on the site. So to get a new inbox for 20, that sounds like a good deal to me. Overking, do you know how much stronger Eons Elite are than normals? Well, for one, they always start at level 20, so they have a ton of health. And I think if I recall, they advertise them as somewhere around like 3 times stronger. I could be wrong on that. I don't remember exact numbers. Um, but I think that's I think they're around that number maybe. That's what sticks in my head at least. So, the mobile trap team and superchargers, you can play on Android. I don't know if you can. I think they were advertised as iOS actually. So I honestly, if you're telling me they can, that's news to me. I thought they were iOS only, but I could be wrong. Just bid on the superchargers poster. Nice, nice. Thank you very much for the bids. Um, yeah, Jindigo, we ran into some problems last week with some people not paying, um, and it's I'm allowing a little bit of leniency right now because this is still new to a lot of people, and um, I'm working on disseminating information and making sure everybody knows what's going on. Um, so yeah, that's why those are still there. They're unpaid items that I still have in my possession. Um, if things don't move forward this week, they will be well. First of all, they'll be offered to other bidders that were there last week, and then if nobody still wants them or nobody pays, then they'll be returned to the auction pool, and you'll probably see me in a future auction somewhere. But yeah, I know for some of us who have been here every week, it feels like, you know, we know what's going on, but I have to take into account a little bit too that I've really only been doing this for what, 4 weeks now, a month, and some people are just finding out about it. So, what are cheap trap team figures and traps? Not water or life because they're everywhere. I mean, honestly, your average portal master, like, if you just go on on my website, skylanderscharacterlist.com/shop, go into the shop there, and you can use the filters to just filter for trap team stuff, and you can check out the prices there. Personally, other than the light and dark traps, I think all the other traps are reasonably priced. I mean, there are in the like 2 to, I don't know, $5 range for most of them. Not too terribly expensive. Um, Trap team figures, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for Trap Masters, those have actually been selling really well lately. So I know a lot of them are out of stock, but I mean, depends what what is cheap to you. Because like a lot of people tell me I have good prices on those figures. So I would say those all of them are relatively cheap compared to other places you're looking. And even if you can't buy from my shop or don't want to buy from my shop, you can just kind of use it as a guide to see like if I have a low price on it, it probably means it's a cheap figure and I wouldn't overpay for it elsewhere. So that's what I would say. Um, Joseph, uh, what iceberg video? What are you talking about? Iceberg video? Whose video is this? I'm not sure what we're talking about here. The Quest guy. Yeah, the unboxing streams by far are my most popular streams. Um, and I like to do them often, but it costs me money to do those streams because I need to buy the product in order to unbox it. And so, to keep more of those unboxing streams coming, I need people to be purchasing stuff from the shop because that funds the unboxings. And it right now, I have hundreds, if not thousands, of figures for sale in the shop right now, and so I have a lot of stock on hand. And I mean, there's only so much I can do. I've had if you go back and look, like we've had 30, what are we up to, like 38 unboxings, and that's in the past 3 months. So like 40 unboxings in 3 months. That's like one every 3 days. Like that's a lot of unboxings. So I mean, I did say I will have a small unboxing here tonight. Actually, it's not going to take very long. It's a very small package. Um, so yeah, we'll get into that shortly, but it's not going to be nearly as captivating as a standard unboxing, probably. Yeah, this is basically the beginning of the stream. You haven't really missed much. How many auction items do you get in about a week? Um, it really depends. It really depends because I mean the the big auction items like the chase variants, I don't get them in very often. We had one lot that had 5 of them, and so we're kind of spreading those out, um, over the course of time. Other auction items, I mean, who knows? Like, I decided, like, the mobile portal, I coulda listed that on the site, but I decided, "Nah, I'm probably not gonna get this in too often. I think this is gonna be a little bit more of an oddball item, so I'm gonna put that up in the auctions." Quite similarly with, this wireless portal that we got in this week. Like, I could list this on the site, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be getting a lot of these in. So I think this is actually gonna be an auction item next week. Um, the books and guides and stuff, um, I don't get them in very often, but I kind of just stockpile them over time. Um, the previous 2 weeks, we've been selling off there were some, the Mask of Power series, if you're familiar with that from Skylanders, I think you saw those. We sold off like 2 one week and 3 the next week, and that's probably what I'm gonna do with the game guides this week is 2 this week and 3 next week. Um, so I mean, it really depends how many unboxings I do in a week and how big the lots are. Like, I don't think I'll be getting a lot of extra stuff in the lots that I have coming in. I think they're all pretty much just Skylanders. So I'm not expecting any books or any Disney Infinity stuff or anything like that. Um, I I'm expecting just figures, and so I'm going to be running out of items soon unless I purchase more. And so then that's when we get into like mystery box territory, and that's going to be my main item for the week. Although I will say, I I did stumble across another source of auction material. Um, I've been talking with Earthen Avenger, who was the creator of Berry Blast Camo up here, and we're going to be working together. And he's going to be creating some more custom figures, and we're probably going to start auctioning some of those off. So that's something to look forward to. If anybody's interested in custom painted figures, I think everybody appreciated the Berry Blast there. You know he does good work. Um, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Um, but yeah, he has some customs in mind, and then some interesting customs that I think even more people will be interested in. But more talk about that later because I don't know exactly when that's coming. That might be a few weeks off yet. So, but yeah, as far as like auction items, like the other thing, auction items are damaged figures, right? And I get damaged figures in far faster than I can sell them. So like I have like 10 or 15 damaged figures up there tonight. Like that's why I would love to sell all of them because I have another um it's like two full boxes now. Um it's I would guess somewhere between 50 and 100 damaged figures that I have to get rid of or do something with. I mean, we know a lot of them are Snapshot and Whirlwind and stuff like that, commonly damaged figures, Hex. Um, but there's a lot of other figures in there too. And like I don't want to overwhelm the auctions and say, "Hey, here's 50 damaged figures. Enjoy." Like I don't think that would be quite as exciting. So, we take it piece by piece. Um, I'm falling way behind on the comments here. I'm sorry about that. Wolf Shadow, how many green hot dogs were there? There's only one. There's only one. Uh, your average quartermaster cheap is $1 to $10. Yeah, I got almost everything in the shop. Honestly, is under $10. Like it has to be a pretty decent figure or hard to find figure to be above $10. So, I don't know if you live in the US. If you like, I only ship to the US right now. But if you are international, you can use a freight forwarder. I've had some more people figure out how to use freight forwarders this week. And so a few more of the international audience have been able to partake. But yeah, there was a collab between a bunch of Sky Tubers covering little trivia type Skylanders things that gradually became more obscure. That that would be interesting. That would be interesting. I have a question. Is the shop located in America or Europe? The shop is located in America. Yeah. So I only ship to the US because that's where I am. Second one, Skylander Gamer TV did with other SkyTubers. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to check those out. I'll check them out. Yeah. Sorry. I fell way behind on these comments here. I just kind of droned on about stuff. Wow. Um, let's see. Were the On Traps exclusive or an event? Shop was the first time you'd ever heard of them. So the Quest guy, they they weren't really exclusive. The problem is they were only really released in Australia. For whatever reason, they decided, hey, we don't need to release these worldwide. We're just going to release them in Australia, and therefore they became very hard to find. Um, Jingo, the wireless portal, I mean, in the beginning, it's like all they made. It's what they sold with the Wii most of the time. Um, so it was quite common in the beginning, I would say. Like it was sold with Spyro's Adventure for the Wii, I believe was the only wireless portal that was out there. Um, like I don't think they sold it with the PS3 starter pack even, and definitely not with the Xbox. So they are a little bit more rare now just because people don't like to use them because they eat up batteries, as you might know. Um, they destroy batteries, and it just made more sense to go to a wired portal after that. Cars Ignite. So yeah, if you're talking about the graphic, that's not me. All credit goes to Be the Gamer. You'll see him in the chat once in a while. He's kind of turning into my graphics guy, and that was all him. That was all him. Even just the idea of Wallop, um, but then doing the actual graphics. That's Be the Gamer. So if you see him around here, give him some credit. All right. Yes, some very cool things in the works. That's what I like to hear. Ooh, Earthen Avenger, you got some ideas here. Pumpkin Eye Small. Hmm. Maybe. Oh yeah, the April Fool's boxes. We had a good chat about that the other week. Doing several Skylanders. You have 20 plus of though a rare Skylander and description and a description by chaos. Yeah, we'll have to see. I have a few months to figure out what to do for the April Fool boxes, but we're definitely doing something. Dark Spry, Scarlet Mini Genie. So yeah, um, Earthen Avenger. Apparently, they want variants of minis. There you go. Check it out. Wait, who owns what? Wolf Shadow. I'm not sure what this was in reference to. Brad, welcome, welcome. Yes, yeah, that that graphic. It Be the Gamer did a fantastic job with that graphic. Absolutely love it. Mike Annoyed, you have a supercharger post. What's it going for now? Is there a fight over it? Okay, we're at 250. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I was gonna say if there's a price war going on over the poster, that'd be a little bit scary. We got a few more bids on things. So we got a bid on Trailblazer. That's good. It's one of the few I expected to definitely get bids. And like, but yeah, I did not expect there to be a whole lot of interest in the poster, but that's good to know. I have a few more posters. Um, Part of the reason I put the Superchargers poster up first was that it was the in the best condition. A lot of the other posters I have are either dirty or they have small rips and tears. So I mean, we'll still put them up for auction. I'll try to document any damage the posters have, but I think we have some of the like we have some Imaginators posters. I think we might even have a dark edition Imaginators poster if anybody's interested in that. But like I said, I think it has a little bit of damage to it, so we'll see. We'll see. The Island of Misfit toys full of broken Skylanders. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right. Ooh. Every month you can submit your Skylander customs and the best ones get made. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, that's not just up to me because I'm not actually making the customs. So, but yeah, if people want to submit ideas, like I I don't know that we have a shortage of ideas, but you're always welcome to submit ideas. That's fine. Jindigo, what happened to that poster that's drawing all over? Well, for one, it's still sitting down by my computer here. Yeah. I mean, I suppose if anyone's interested in this, like I can put this up for auction too. Like in my mind, there's probably not a lot of demand for this, but um, I mean, it doesn't hurt to put it up for auction, I guess. Is it just me that runs all the SCL stuff, or is it like a group? It is just me. Um, SCL, I started the website back in 2012, and I've been running it ever since. I occasionally hire out, like I said, like Be the Gamer. I started paying him for some of the graphics that he's working on, and I actually have him working on a bigger project right now that we have under wraps that I haven't really told anybody about. Um, so that's something that is in the works. Like occasionally, like I said, I hire people for small projects here and there, but as far as the website, that's me. I did back in the day, I hired someone to redo the website. If anybody remembers what it used to look like, I had hired someone to do that. Um, Content though, that's all me. The videos are all me. Blog posts are me. The shop, it's all me. Um, yeah, for the most part, it's a one man show. A little bit of help here and there. Um, okay, let's see. Are Eyebrow and Firebone Hot Dog the only figures that have more than one chase variant in their respective games? Hmm. Hmm. I want to say. Ooh, chase variant. Chase variant. Maybe. I'd have to think about that one for a little bit. It'd be easier to go if I go on the website and scroll through and figure it out. But possibly. Yeah, there's probably not too many that have multiple chase variants. Um, 'Cause, yeah, a lot of them probably had, like, an in-game and a chase, but as far as 2 chase, those might be the only ones. I can't think of any offhand right now, but yeah. Quest guy, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, a lot of people, I find out when their birthdays are because they come to the shop. Parker, welcome. Yeah, so this has been brought up recently. I've been talking with a lot of people. Well, I haven't been talking with SkyTubers. Those are the people that I need to be talking with. Um, but yeah, I am open. Oh, I'm definitely open to collaborating. Um, it's not something I've done a lot of, but like I said, I just got back into the game this year, so um, kind of finding my own rhythm, my own stride. But yeah, I'm open to it. If there's any SkyTubers listening, I would be interested. Um, yeah, that shortcut really lives up to its name. Yes, shortcut has been shortcut for sure. There we go. There we go. Prison Break has more than one in Giants. Chase variants we're talking about here. Thank you, Damien. Um, yeah, Prison Break had the employee chase and the white flocked. Um, so there are at least two there. Best Buy Sprocket Rare. I mean a little bit. It's a store exclusive. The Best Buy ones feel like they're a little bit more rare than say like the Toys R Us legendaries. Um, Yeah, Mike Knight, I thought about that right after I said it. I know you're a SkyTuber. If you hey, you wanna collab on anything? Let me know. Let me know. Doulahan. Oh, that's true. Well, okay, Doulahan, here's the thing. Hot Streak, are there 2 technical chase variants? Most of Hot Streak's variants are in-game. So we were wondering if it has 2 chase variants. Because okay, you have a standard version. Um, Dark is in-game. Event exclusive is in-game. Golden is in-game. So it's really only 601 is the only kind of chase, and we kinda just determined that doesn't even qualify as a chase really. It's in that other category. So valiant effort, but I don't know if that would qualify. Ooh, ooh, Series 1 Drill Sergeant. Yep, yep, there you go. There you go. So you have red drill sergeant and gold drill sergeant. That'll do it. That'll do it. So there's another one to add to your list. All right. 6:30. Let me dive into the auctions. Let's get a quick auction update. We have a lot of people here. And then right after this, I'm gonna many of you may not have heard me mention this early on. I do have a small unboxing to do tonight. A very small unboxing. Um, it's almost more for me than it is for you, but there's some stuff in there for you. Don't worry. So let's see where are we at. Where are we at? Barbella still has no bids. Metallic purple lightning rod, our big spotlight item tonight, sitting at $80 yet. That got there real early this morning, I think. Like I said, basically two people going back and forth on it. We'll see if anybody else joins in the fight. That Superchargers poster we just talked about, up to 250. The Giants game guide at $2, which includes a full sticker sheet. I had to check the back of the book, and it's still there, still intact. Unlike the Spyro's Adventure game guide, which is in a little bit rougher shape, and does not have the sticker sheet. But that has a bid at only $1. If anybody's interested. We also have bids on the Trap Team mobile portal. That's a nice piece there. Bunch of stuff without bids then. The Happy Meal toys, the Disney Infinity figures, Dash and Mr. Incredible. Damage figures. The only one I think that still has a bid is Legendary Lightcore Chill. Or no, we said Trailblazer got a bid as well. But there's still some good stuff there. Like if you need a Jawbreaker, Wind Up, Barrel Blaster, Enchanted Hoot Loop. Who else we got there? Countdown, Pirate Seas, Fire Kraken, Mini Genie. All sorts of good stuff there. So go check out those auctions, skylanderscharacterlist.com/auctions, or the link is down in the description. You can check that out. Let's see here. What chases does Sonic Boom have? Well, oh, were both her series 2? Yeah, she had Sparkle and Glow in the Dark. Those are both technically a chase. So that could work. And I think that does fall into that category. Yeah, the Trailblazer. It's rough. It's rough. Missing the flame. What's good? Skadoosh, how you doing? How you doing tonight? Oh, it's great flavored lightning rod. Still sitting at $80 there. Still sitting at $80. Ooh, good. Firebone hot dog now has a display case. Nice. So Night Mangle, if you click into the individual item, not only will I give you a short description of what the damage is, but you'll also see more pictures. So Legendary Lightcore Chill, it's actually her head has popped off. But as you can see, it's really easy to put back on, and a drop of glue will secure that thing. So it's super easy to make work. I mean, it works in game, and you could, with a drop of glue, make it look like new. So it's not a big damage at all. It's just, it is damage, so I need to list it that way. Do I know if the Disney Infinity Portal works? So Myconoid, I will admit I have not tested these portals. Now so far they've come from good homes where everything else has worked. So I suspect that would work as well. But if you really need me to, I'll have to double check and see if I still own the games. Because to see if I can test them. But if you really need me to test a portal, I can certainly do that. Um, if you want to put in a bid, and if I test it and it doesn't work, like I'll let you back out of stuff. That's fine. That's on me. But um, yeah, Sparkle Sprocket. I call them Sparkle. Some people call them Glitter, or um, it was Sprocket, Sonic Boom, and Hothead all had the sparkle pattern on them in Giants for chase variants. Skadoosh, I sent you a reply on Twitter last night. Go check your DMs. It's not something I can just send you. Man, that list is growing. It's definitely not just those two we thought. Yeah, Prison Break, Fright Rider. So Fright Rider had Halloween and Glow in the Dark as well. Yeah, sure enough. Oh, Harry, I'm sorry to hear that. That's what happened to your Legendary like Court Show as well. Well, like I said, it should be an easy fix. Easy fix. So Wolf Shadow, I don't call him Pearl because um, there is a Pearl Hex that is actually Pearl, and it looks different than the Sprocket, Sonic Boom, and Hothead. So maybe it's just the games that don't work or something. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like I said, if you want me to, I can test it and see if it works. But I don't have stuff hooked up right now to test it. So, all right. Yeah, Skadoosh, we can do that when the stream's over. All right. So I mentioned a few times now. I do have one small package here. It's a very pretty looking package. You can't really tell it here, but this is like wrapped in paper, like the mauve colored paper, lavender mauve, something like that. That's what my wife told me it was. Um, so it's a very fancy package. We're gonna open now. Okay, reusing boxes for a 20-volt vacuum cleaner. I sure hope there's not a vacuum cleaner in here. Wow. They like used all the has a little card with it. A little card to say a big thank you. Dear Matt, just wanted to say thank you for your purchase. I truly appreciate your business and hope you enjoy your items. Aw. Well, I hope I enjoy my items too. See what we got here. Falling apart on me a little bit. Well, the first item we have, can kind of see it there at the bottom of the screen. Like I said, it's kind of falling apart here. I'm gonna have to put this back together. But we have an Elite Whirlwind with its case. So yeah. Oof. Okay. This is gonna bother me if I don't put it back together right now. So, pardon me for just a moment. It's falling apart because you put it together wrong, folks. All right, I can't juggle all of this stuff. Do. Oh, I see the private offers coming in already, eh? Okay. Come on. Come on. All right. So, like I said, it's all there. It really is. Yeah. For first up, Elite Whirlwind. So yes, this will either be private offer or end up in auction at some point. But sounds like there may be some private offers coming in. So we'll see if it makes it that far. Number 2. All right. Who can tell me who this belongs to? I don't know. Anyone know? Will I put it back together? It's all managed to fall apart. I don't know if they fell apart during shipment or if they shipped them this way or what's going on, but as far as I can tell, everything is still intact. So that shouldn't be a problem. And yes, the correct answer is Terrafin. I think Skadoosh got that one there. So yeah, we got a Terrafin there. Sorry, I just saw a question up here I wanted to answer. Night Mangle, sorry about that. Do auctions have the same shipping price as store purchases? Yes. So what happens for anyone who is new to the auctions? If you win an auction, after you win, you can either go to the auction individual auction page, and if you're the winner, you'll see a pay button, um, or you'll be sent an email that will have a pay button in it. And when you hit that button, it actually puts the item into your cart. And so then it's just like making a purchase on the site. So the same shipping rates apply, but it also allows you, because it just puts it in your cart instead of forcing you to pay for it right away. You actually have the option, if you won multiple auctions, you can add them all to your cart at once and save on shipping, or you can add other items from the shop to your cart and once again just pay one shipping cost overall. Um, so yes, the shipping rates are the same because once you win the auction, it just treats it like another item in your cart. So I hope that helps. It is not all the Eons Elite. If you saw the size of the box, there's no no way it would all fit. Damage countdown is just a bigger bomb. Yes. All right. So the final one here is not quite as complete, and that's weird. Well, I'll tell you, this is incorrect. I do not have an Elite Chop Chop. So I'm gonna have to remove that sticker. And the background isn't there, which is unfortunate. But we do have Eon's Elite Stealth Elf. So like I said, I don't have the background to it. I do have the case, but what I'm thinking is, this is another life case, right? And so I'm thinking I might keep the case, especially since it's not even complete. I might keep the case for one of my camos. Um, but the figure, at least, will be up for sale. Unless someone can talk me into, like, they really want the case with it and will pay me a decent price for it. Otherwise, I think the case I'm gonna keep. So, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. We have an elite stealth elf, elite terrapin, and elite whirlwind. So these two for sure. If like I said, private offers are open right now. If they don't get private offers within the next, week or two, you'll start seeing them end up at auctions. So speaking of, how often do I get auction items in? Well, potentially. And that's the other thing that affects auction items, because anything that could potentially go to auction, I will usually sell in a private sale. And so it depends how many people contact me and say, "Hey, I want to buy that." So, um, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hunted down elite boomer. Okay, I may have a lead on one of those actually. Jindigo, our count. Thank you. 11 of 27. I have 27 auctions item up this week. I guess I did put a few more damaged items up than usual. So that probably accounts for the higher number. Someone likes Disney Infinity. That's good. That's really good because a lot of times, Disney Infinity is the hardest stuff to sell. That I have a feeling, I haven't looked yet, but I have a feeling that may have been Myconoid. Maybe. Because we're just talking about that. Why didn't Drobot get Eon's Elite? I wish. I wish Drobot would have. That would have been great. But they chose other characters. So I mean, who'd we get for tech? We got Boomer, which made sense because he was, Forgotten 8. And then did we get a second tech, or was that the other one that was missing? He is the Disney Infinity guy. Told you, told you. Happy Birthday Ben would count as a chase. So yes, Starcast does have 2 chase. Good call on that. Happy Birthday Ben and clear Starcast. Skadoosh, I will check my Twitter. I can check my Twitter now, actually. See what's going on. Ooh, I got a lot of notifications. Someone lowering prices on lots. I should probably check that out. Actually, here I'm curious now to see what's the offer. What's the offer? I don't know if that's worth it. It's not that great. I think I need to come lower yet. We'll see. We'll wait on that one. Oh, I was checking Twitter. That's what I'm checking. You have a game and Portal for the 3DS, so the figures will come in handy. Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday, Ben. Yes. Happy birthday, Ben Starcast. I haven't officially added it to the website yet. It's coming. I want to do a full write-up on it when I add it, to kind of explain what's going on, because a lot of people don't have information about it. But yeah, Happy Birthday Ben Starcast is a very, very extremely rare figure that was created for Tom Brady's son. If you're not familiar with Tom Brady, he was the quarterback of the New England Patriots. At the time that this was created, he now plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a professional football team. American football, I should qualify. But yeah, he was friends with Bobby Kotick, who was like the CEO of Activision, and he made a deal with him to have a special character created for his son. and they passed them out at this birthday party, and some of the Activision employees got some of them. But basically, we're thinking it's one of the fewest, like the lowest amount of figures that was ever produced for one figure. Um, but we don't have a number. We've only seen them in the wild once or twice. We know they actually exist. We know they work in game. We've seen videos of that. Um, but yeah, that was actually figure number 600. So we've talked about 601 with Hot Streak, but 600 was actually Happy Birthday Ben Starcast. Um, Not only does it have a custom paint job, but it has a custom box, and like the box actually says Happy Birthday Ben. That's why we refer to it as Happy Birthday Ben Starcast. Um, but yeah, it's super rare figure. Once in a lifetime if you ever get your hands on it. Pain Puncher, yeah, all the SSA characters. I mean, if the game kept going, I could easily see all the SSA characters getting elite figures, but it would definitely be a lot to collect. Do I have a Stone Whirlwind? No, I don't. I've always loved those stone figures. I'd take either of them, but Stone Zook would be my favorite, honestly. I prefer that over Whirlwind, but I'd take either one of them. Um, so yeah. Any other questions about auctions going on tonight? Ooh, my Spiral playthrough. Yeah, I was actually just playing that before I jumped on the stream here today. Um, it's coming along. It's coming along. I've been doing pretty good about 100%ing everything along the way. There's been one or two levels I've had to skip over to click and find stuff or couldn't figure out how to get to places. Um, you don't remember everything after not playing for 20 years, whatever. Um, so it's kind of it's almost like a first playthrough. It's almost like a first playthrough. But I made it through most of the swamp, beast makers, and now I'm on to wind makers, I believe, comes next. So yeah, making good progress, I think. Will there be any dark figures? Parker, if you're asking about in the auctions, um, not likely unless they're damaged. I mean, damaged figures always go to auction. If they're just standard damage figure, standard dark figures, they're going to be end up in the shop. So yeah, homeworld. I think I'm. Is it called Windmakers? I think that's the one I just started tonight. Like we just left Beastmakers, so whatever came after that. I don't even remember how far through the game that is. I haven't been watching the overall percentage. Might be getting all the SSA characters, ignoring variants from my shop today. Ooh. Chop Chop, Voodoo, Prison Break, and one you'll leave unnamed. I have a guess. I have a guess. Yes, the hidden bridge in SSA. That was great. That was great. Hmm. Then I must be farther than that. I'm way past Magic Crafters. Maybe I'm a few levels past the swamp. I thought I just left the swamp, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I've made it through Magic Crafters. That's for sure. Hidden Bridge? Yeah. Have you played all the way through SSA, Indigo? That it's one of the cleverest things I think they did in that game, and I wish they would have done more of it. Um, but yeah, there's a hidden bridge that doesn't appear until you get close enough to it with a life character. Like you specifically have to be there with a life character. Harry, yes, I am playing the Reignited trilogy. I know I've mentioned that on a few earlier streams, and yeah, I'm playing through the Reignited trilogy on Switch. So yeah, get my Spyro kick, even if I'm not playing. When I'm not playing Skylanders on stream, I play Spyro off of stream. So yeah, yeah, been getting a lot of that in. How are those auctions doing? Has there been any major changes? Well, okay, I haven't looked at it since you said Mike and I picked up all the Disney Infinity stuff, so that's good. Ooh, we got another bid on the Giants game guide, so that's up to 250. That's cool. The Happy Meal toys have got a bid. So yeah, Mr. Incredible. That's right, you missed Dash. What are you doing, Mike? But yeah, a lot of the damaged Skylanders. No bids yet. No bid, no bid, no bid. Trailblazer has the bid. Ooh, a second bid on the Toy Story playset. Okay. And a bid on the starter bundle. So that's good to see. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to test that. um, hopefully it works. Yeah, good to see. Good to see. Got a few more items moving. Like I said, the best week for me is gonna be not the week where I make the most money, but the week where I sell every item that was listed. Like that's gonna be a good week for me. There you go. Dreamweavers. That sounds better. Yeah, that sounds like I just read that in the game somewhere. Um, yeah, there you go. Mirror of Mystery is your favorite add-on? Yeah. Mirror of Mystery is a solid level. All of those expansion levels, adventure packs, like I feel the theming and the thought they put into those levels is always top notch. And honestly, I feel sometimes better than um, some of the other levels in the main game. But they didn't have to like stick to a theme either. They can kind of go off on a tangent. So that was kind of fun. I should play 2 or 3 on stream. I maybe I have to see if I can stream my Switch. I don't know if my current setup will allow for that. It might. It might. I'm just not sure. Do people stream games on Switch? Like, is that something that's easy to do? I haven't really looked into it. Mike annoyed. I mean, okay. I was gonna say if you're picking them all, yeah. What about Rocket Raccoon? Oh, you have the first. Okay, so Rocket wouldn't work. Fine, fine. Give you a break on that one. Are there any variants of magic items? Oddly enough, yes, yes, there are. Um, so in Giants, we had the Dragonfire Cannon, followed by the Golden Dragonfire Cannon. The Golden was a GameStop exclusive here in the States, at least. Um, and then in Trap Team, we had the Hand of Fate, followed by the Legendary Hand of Fate, which was a Toys R Us exclusive, right? Because it was legendary, yeah. Um, So that pack was kind of weird because that was the Nightmare Express pack, and only the Hand of Fate and Blades, the character that came with it, were legendary. And then the what was it? The piggy bank and the actual level piece were not legendary. It was really weird. Like I get it. Like the piggy bank was already gold, so making it legendary would have been kind of hard. Um, but they could have done something with the level piece. That would have been fun, I think. But yes, there are a couple of variants of magic items. I think are those the only two? Oh, yes, yes, and the treasure chest, but they goofed that one. So there was the hidden treasure, and then in the Skylanders Battlegrounds starter pack, they gave us the platinum treasure chest, which is just a silver or platinum version of the hidden treasure. But they put the wrong chip in all of the figures or programmed it incorrectly. So every single platinum treasure chest just reads as hidden treasure. You can't actually unlock the platinum treasure chest in the game. But as far as collectibles go, it is a variant. Yes. Streaming on Switch is super easy. Good to know. Good to know. Um, so is that just going live from the system or actually like hooking up to a computer like I do now? Like I have my PS3, hooked up to a computer screen so I can stream it and have me in everything. I'm assuming it's gonna be easy. Yeah, I'll figure it. I'll look into it and see. Um, because yeah, honestly, when we're talking about Spyro 2 and 3, I don't know if I ever finished those games as a kid. Like I don't know how much of them I played. Like the first one I definitely played. I don't know if I played the other two. So that could be an interesting stream. It'd be like my first playthrough of the game, basically. So Platinum Treasure Chest is technically a chase variant. Hmm. That's that's an interesting way of looking at it. Like it was supposed to be a in-game variant, but you're right, since it doesn't actually function or show as the Platinum Treasure Chest in the game, it is basically a chase variant. Yeah. You got a very good point there. I never thought about that. But Night Mangle, good point. Platinum Treasure Chest is a chase variant. I like it. You see, yeah, it's in game but isn't. That's the thing. If it isn't, then it isn't. So yeah. Is there a magic moment for the platinum chest? So I don't know if anyone has like dug into the code and accessed it, but theoretically they made one because that was the plan. That's why they created a platinum treasure chest. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I have a capture card too, so I'm assuming I can make it work somehow. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Price ideas? Yeah, jack up the price of the platinum treasure chest. I already can't keep those in stock. I should raise the price on those. They sell out as soon as they get them. That means the price goes up. The demand is through the roof, man. Prices go up. Oh man. Can you get Skylanders Imaginators for Switch digitally? I don't believe so. Which, now that you mention it, seems a little bit odd, but I think that's why the physical version of it is so expensive. Because I think that's the only form it comes in. Anybody feel free to correct me on that, but I think that's part of the reason why it's so expensive. All right. So you guys are lucky that it's only preseason yet, because otherwise I'd have to leave now because there's a Packer game on right now. And I'm a huge Packer fan and I don't miss Packer games. So but it's only preseason, so I don't mind missing that or the first hour of that. This stream wouldn't be happening right now if it was the regular season. Just so you're aware. That may happen once or twice during the regular season. If there's a Packer game that coincides with one of my streams, I will choose the Packers over the stream. Just say no. Your Series 1 regular Stealth Elf won't work with the game anymore? I'm guessing it's just that one figure. Um, I yeah, it's gonna happen over time. Some figures will die out, others won't. It's just gonna happen. Browns are playing against the Jags. Well, I think there have been games going all day. They changed the schedule for the preseason this year, and so like not everybody plays at the same time. There are games Thursday night, Friday night, tonight, and tomorrow as well. Mike, you make me laugh. Yeah, everybody's worried about their wallet. But yeah, you're right. You're right. That like the game they're showing in the NFL app is Cleveland Jacksonville. Sure. But Packers game is just getting started. Just heading into kickoff right now. So hey, Skadoosh, if your SSA figures are dying out, I got plenty of replacements for you. I got them right here. We test them. You know they work. I got plenty of figures. Don't worry. Can help you out. And what do you know? You know, Stealth Elf might actually even be on sale next week. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's perfect timing. Kismet, I believe is what they call it. Series 1 Roller Brawl. Join the Broken Graveyard. Well, I've got replacements for that too. Anyone need replacements? That's gonna be that's gonna be my next sales pitch is, have your Skylanders broken? Have this chip stopped working? Well, come on down to the SCL shop and check out what's going on. Yeah, I honestly I think yours is a one-off thing. Um, we've had discussions on lifespans of NFC chips before, and like I don't think it's necessarily a time thing. It's almost more of a usage thing. But both time and usage are going to play a part in how fast they wear out. And regardless of, you know, what they're rated for or how long they're expected to live, some are just going to last longer than others. I mean, it's like, I don't know what's a good example. A car or a dishwasher, or like my parents were always told that like the average lifespan of a dishwasher is like 4 years, and all of their dishwashers lasted at least 7 years, I think. Like, they just didn't need to replace them. So, I mean, I there are going to be exceptions to every rule. I mean, just think about it. Okay, your stealth house stopped working, but yeah, assuming you have the whole collection, your other 31 figures that were produced at basically the same time are still just fine. So, I mean, it's yeah, there's not going to be a hard end date. Figures will fail. I mean, there are figures that failed in year one. It just happens. If your dino ring stopped working, you'd be very upset. I can understand. Dino Ring is your guy for sure. Riptide and Voodoo on sale next week? I don't know about that. I think I had Riptide on sale, like, the first week I started having sales, and, like, no one knew about it. Riptide, I imagine, will probably be up for sale eventually because I usually have plenty of him, so I gotta keep the stock numbers down. Voodoo, I don't know. Forgotten 8, they tend to sell a little bit better. In particular recently, Camo and Sunburn have been flying off the shelves. Like, I had a good back stock, I thought, of, like, 6 camos, and now I'm sold out. And, like, we just got 2 I think we got 2 camos and 2 sunburning this week, and they both sold out instantly. Like, okay. I don't know why people are all over them right now, but they come in waves. There you go. I like that. Planning ahead. Planning ahead. Get those duplicates. Does Mini Genie have any bids yet? Let's find out. Refresh. Mini Genie does not have any bids yet, but Dash did get a bid. I'm assuming once again from Mike and Wade. Went back and picked it up again. Uh, Everything else. Oh, the Giants game guide up to $3 now. Ooh, looks like a couple of folks going back and forth there. That seems to be the same. What else we got? Any new bids? Any new bids? I think everything else looks the same. A lot of things with no bids yet. I mean, I'm telling you, folks, cheap Skylanders, $1 a piece. Never gonna get them cheaper than that. Well, not likely to get them cheaper than that. And I guarantee they still work in the game. All the damage figures have been tested as well. Tested and reset just like a normal figure. They're ready for you to level up. Exactly. Think of all the fun you can have leveling up again. That's why you're buying all the stealth elves. Is stealth elf your number one? Stealth elf your main? All right, let's see here. Camo and Sunburn were hard to find in Texas. Interesting. Like, I never thought Sunburn was that hard to find. Like the dragon, because he was in the Dragon's Peak set, and I felt that just sat on the shelves forever. Like everybody wanted Dark Light Crypt, and no one would buy. No one would touch Dragon's Peak. I don't know. Maybe that was just my area. Super King Prime, how you doing? Not a lot going on right now. Just waiting on the auctions to end, which actually the auctions start ending in about 15 minutes. We're getting close to the end of this here. Stealth Elf is the most OP Skylander. I It does have strength and speed, yeah, sure. And she can heal herself. Like that's one of the biggest benefits I feel of Stealth Elf. Like she has the ability to heal herself. And in my opinion, better than most characters that can heal themselves. Like she just kind of heals over time. It's awesome. Yeah, Toys R Us was definitely the way to go, for sure. But yeah, so first auction ends at 7:30. Which tonight, let's see, which one did I have ending at 7:30? So 7:30 is the Trap Team mobile portal with controller. Currently only has one bid at $5. But yeah, that'll end at 7:30. Didn't have a lot of big items this week, so I kind of had to pick and choose. Basically, almost anything that wasn't a damage figure, I kind of spaced out. So in 7:35 will be the Spyro's Adventure game guide. 7:40 is the Giants game guide. 7:45 is the poster. which has actually been getting a lot of attention. Um, 750 is the Barbella figure who, like, I know I have a little bit higher minimum bid, but that's because, like I said, she's not really damaged. The only problem, if anybody saw me during the unboxing for this, her right eye isn't painted. Like, that's the only thing that's wrong. Like, the figure is intact completely. It's just her right eye isn't painted, and so it's not, like, 100% there. Like, we discussed a little bit and figured that putting it up for auction with a higher minimum bid would make the most sense just because, like, it's a good figure, it's complete, it's intact, but it's not like it if someone would expect to be getting a figure that looks like it, just came out new out of the box, like, they might question it a little bit. It's like, well, it's not perfect. What's wrong with this figure? And I mean, I do sell them as used, so, like, the paint could have just worn off, right? No, I mean, that's not what happened. It's just missing. The paint is missing. Um, oh, and then 755, of course, is our big spotlight item, the metallic purple lightning rod. Then everything else will end at 8 o'clock. So, um, all SSA figures are easy. That's good. That's great, Enigma. Glad to hear it. Skadoosh. I I don't know. I can't fully explain it, honestly. He's just not really my play style. I've tried playing with him a few times, um, and just I it's not, I don't know. It's too wild for me, maybe. Maybe I just need to spend more time with him, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Enigma, I think, you're with a lot of people that didn't see the single packs, just saw it in the carrying case. They, I believe, sold a lot of those carrying cases just for Wham Shell. Mike, I completely understand. You only need one Barbello. Your Barbello is pretty cool too, I think. Like, it's an action figure now. It can actually attack. Legendary Chill does have a bid, yes. Definitely does have a bid. Lightning Rod, last I checked, I think it's still at 80. We'll double check it here. Yeah, still at 80. 80. Yeah, and Legendary Light Core Chill just has the one bid for $1. So lots of stuff to go there. What path do honestly, I don't know. Um, I think I probably formed my opinion pretty early and didn't give him much of a chance. So I haven't played with him in years, unless I was like dying in a chaos fight and just plowing through my box of extra Skylanders. Um, I'll have to go back sometime and give him another shot. People seem to like him. It's got to be a reason for it, right? Dual hand, yeah. I think this lightning rod, especially for being out of box, is in top notch condition. Like, personally, I feel it looks like it just came out of the box. Like, I can't find any scuffs, scrapes, scratches on it. Like, the patina lava lance eruptor we sold a few weeks ago, um, that had some wear on it. Like, the patina was actually rubbing off, and you could see, like, what's underneath, just because you could tell it'd been played with and handled and used a lot. That's not the case with this metallic purple lightning rod. Like, I feel it's in top notch condition. Um, I don't think, like, I can't find any scrapes on it or scratches or anything like that. Like I said, I feel like it just came out of the box. I mean, I know it's been out of the box for a while because I saw a picture of it sitting on a shelf and then it was shipped to me out of the box. Um, but I think it looks great. I think the paint they use helps with that. I think it's a little sturdier than some of the other paint they've used. But yeah, it's great. It's great. All right. As a resident Pop Fizz expert, if you don't like the Pop Fizz using crazy attacks, use the Potion Path range. Oh, well, okay. You know I like ranged attacks, so I'll have to think about that. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, it's also from the same lot as Crystal Stealth Elf, which is true. The Patina Eruptor came from a different lot than the chase figures we're going through now. So yes, these are definitely in better condition. Pain Puncher, my rarest Skylander is probably um my Rock Candy Pinata. Here, I can grab that tonight. I know some people have asked me about that before. So this is my Rock Candy Pinata. And it is one of the things we're gonna get the reflection on there. One of my favorite figures, partly because I found this in store. I found this at my local Target, um, when they were just coming out. Like, it's a fantastic figure. Yeah, and you can't the camera doesn't do justice and the lighting, but it, like, you can kinda see the blue, but then it transitions into a green on this arm, and then the lollipop is, like, yellow, so it's, like, blue, green, and yellow, and it looks great. It really does. But yeah, that I think is my ooh, ooh. I okay, I did get called out on that one. Um, I still have to get used to owning this thing. This has been my answer for so long, I forgot. I honestly forgot. Um, so yes, I have recently acquired red camo. You can only kinda see him on here. So, the only detractor from this is that it's out of box, but, um, yeah. As far as rarity goes, this probably is a bit more rare. I mean, Imaginator's Chase figures are really rare, but this one, especially in the US, because it wasn't released here, it was only really released in the UK. Sorry, not UK, Europe in general. I don't know if it even hit the UK. It might have just been the EU at the time. But good call on that one. Good call. Um, how much is Pump Off his normally? That's a good question. I don't think he's super expensive. I mean, I'd say under $10. I don't know. But yeah, regardless, Rock Candy Pinata is really awesome. Yeah. That looks awesome. Rock Candy is amazing. Yes. Yes. I have put rock candy on the shelf. The part of the reason I don't put rock candy on the shelf is because he's still in box and would take up the entire shelf. Like, I mean, just adding these cases up here to protect these guys is going to take up so much more room. Because like right now, the camos we can kind of stagger them on the shelf, but as soon as I get them in a case, like then it's, you know, Flock Stone Smash, camo, camo, there's not going to be room for them all. So like I'm going to remove stuff or rotate stuff through the shelf. Um, Quest guy, yes. We do currently have a few ghost roasters. We've gotten a lot of them in this week, actually. Um, so he sells out quickly. So I wouldn't wait too long if you're super interested. I mean, we get him in fairly often, but we go through periods where he's out of stock for a while. But yeah, right now I think I do actually have two in stock. So yeah, we do have Ghost Roaster. Um, you thought you're the only one who had red camo? I I know there are other people here who would have red camo. Yeah. Will the remade minis from Trap Team work as sidekicks? Yes. So Earth Avenger, sidekicks and minis, the, the the original 8, right? So like you said, the remade ones, they're interchangeable. So the green and orange bases, if you play with them in Trap Team, Superchargers, or Imaginators, they act as minis. They're fully playable, fully upgradable, everything. If you take those 8 characters, the minis, the red base ones, and bring them back into SSA, Giants, or Swap Force, they'll act as sidekicks. So basically, they basically have the exact same chip in them. Um, Obviously, not the exact same chip because it knows to call them um, sidekicks or minis in different games. But yeah, the sidekicks act as minis, the minis act as sidekicks, depending on which game you have them in. So yes, they do work. uh Move the Harry Potter stuff. Maybe. So Jindigo, yeah. I'm surprised no one has asked about this before. This is a little gift from my wife. It is a tiny little PS5 she made out of paper and duct tape. Um, this was under our Christmas tree one year. Must have been last year or 2 years ago. Um, when my PS4 died and we couldn't get our hands on a PS5 in time for Christmas or my birthday or whenever it was, something. Um, she constructed this and gave that to me. It's like, hey, we'll get you a PS5. So yeah, she kind of snuck that onto my shelf one day. But yeah, that's exactly what that is. Um, if I get a pinata in box, will you sell just sell the box? If I get a pinata in box, I'm gonna sell the pinata in the box at an auction. That's what'll happen with that. So you'd probably have to buy both. How do you store figures when they are up on your website? So, Mike Annoyed, I have kind of failed this week. I really meant to get a behind the scenes video um, to show off behind the scenes how I store figures and how many figures I have and such. Um, it used to just be I had a shelf in here and I had some card boxes left over from when I was selling trading cards online. Um, and so I would stick them in there, but then they quickly outgrew those boxes, so then I started getting some drawers, so, like, plastic, like, Sterilite drawers, so now it's a combination of boxes and drawers and shelves. Um, I try to keep them all covered to, keep them as clean and dust free as possible, at least the condition I got them in and no worse, so that is, kinda what's going on there. But I I I need to move that to the top of my list for this week to get that video out. Showcase Rock Candy Pinata. Um, do you just mean of the figure? I mean, well, one I can tell you, I'm not taking mine out of the box. So, I mean, I can. Try to get some better pictures or video of it in the box. If you mean in the game, I mean, it's a chase variant, so it just looks like standard pinata in the game. Doulahan, I said no such thing. I absolutely said no such thing. Is a PS5 disc or digital? It is disc. If you watch my unboxing streams, you should know that because you see me switch the discs for the games for the Skylanders games all the time. And if it was the digital version, I wouldn't be able to play Skylanders on it because I need a disc, right? They didn't make digital for all those games. You can kind of see it right here, like right back here. Got the disc drive. But yes, it is a nice to have a PS5. Tops and bottoms for Swap Force. Oh, the halves shelf. So I have a lot of Rattleshake top halves. So a lot of rattles, a lot of rousers, a few loops. We got a dark blast. So the top half of dark blast zone. A pair of Krakens, a regular blast, a legendary knight, top half of legendary night shift, charge, so bottom magna charge. I see a boom bomb. That's one we talked about before. So boom jet, stink bomb. Got the top half of a nitro magna charge, along with the bottom of a. Wait, was that legendary free ranger? Yeah, the bottom of a legendary free ranger, and then a washblade. Washblade, yeah. I think that about covered all of them. So I got a bunch of halves. Are there any in particular you're looking for? But yeah, Mike and I know. I think behind the scenes video, like I love behind the scenes videos. So I hope you guys will like them too. But Martin, there will be more garage figures. Yes, there's still more coming. Oh, we're past 7:30. Let's check on these auctions, folks. All right. What I say was 7:30. The the portal. The portal. All right. So the Trap Team portal went for $5. We have about 2 minutes left until the Spyro's Adventure game. Ooh, the game guides are going up. There we go. We got a few more bidders. So the Spyro's Adventure game guide ends in 2 minutes, currently at $3. The Giants game guide go 5 minutes after that, currently up to $6.50. Complete with sticker sheet. All 40 stickers still intact. If anybody likes to use stickers. I don't know. Okay, that was exciting. Sorry. Hadn't checked on those in a few minutes. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, okay. I guess this is the digital edition. There isn't actually a drive on it, unfortunately. But I wouldn't be surprised if one shows up someday. Superchargers are the only game to go digital. That sounds about right. All right. Asking to see Rock Candy Pinata in the box and make sure not to light damage it. Yeah. I'll definitely try. There you go. Superchargers on the Xbox store for $50. Nice. My favorite Skylander is 100% camo. That's why I have my complete camo collection. So for anybody that hasn't seen it, so I have camo, series 1 camo, series 2 camo, I have red camo. Those were the 3 figures that were created for camo. So I have the complete collection. Uh, but then I have this custom that Earthen Avenger made for me. This is what we call Berry Blast camo. It's absolutely fantastic. Like I said, this camera, this lighting does not do it justice. It is absolutely gorgeous. And so Earthen Avenger is the one I'm working with. We're going to be selling some of it, his custom work, on the auctions in coming weeks. I'm not going to give anything away just now, but there there's some good stuff coming. So high quality work there for sure. Um, oh, and then the Skylander dude made me this camo custom as well. To go along with my Packers fandom, we have camo on top of Pirate Seas. It does have the actual camo base down here, so it's still playable. But he's wearing a cheese head like I have back on my wall because it comes up in conversation all the time. And then he got painted a cheese head on sale as well. But yeah, this is my other camo custom. That's we started referring to that as Captain Camo. Skadoosh, yeah, we'll be in touch. Have a good night. Uh, the Adventure Time is in overtime. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, sure enough, Spyro's Adventure Game Guide is in overtime, currently at $5. So for anyone, if you're watching this and bidding on it right now and you don't know what's going on, I have a feature turned on here that's called a soft close. So this is the anti-sniping feature. So it doesn't happen like it does on eBay. If anyone places a bid on an auction within the last minute of the auction, it actually adds another minute to the timer. So it basically gives everybody a chance to bid on the auction. And if there's a lot of last minute bidding, it just means the auction is going to be extended. So that's what's going to happen, and that's what's currently happening with the Spyro's Adventure Game Guide. Um, let's see if we. Looks like there it goes. Ended at $5. There we go. So next up, then in 3 minutes, since I went into overtime, we have the Giants Game Guide currently at $6.50. So that one ends at 740. 745 is the poster, currently at 250. Then Barbella, currently without a bid. And then Metallic Purple Lightning Rod at 755. Currently listed at $80. $80. And then everything else will go at 8 o'clock. All the damage figures, many of them still lacking bids. But all of those should end right around 8, unless, of course, we have multiple people bidding on them in the last minute. So that's cool. A lot of stuff going today. I like it. Did whole video on types of variants and have no clue if I got anything wrong. Oh, King, I gotta do your research. Especially if you're gonna do a video about it. There's another idea, Stealth Elf Custom. We have a buyer. I can tell you right now, the customs aren't gonna be cheap. They're gonna have a relatively high minimum bid. Just because I know there's a lot of work that goes into customs, and I feel custom artists should be paid accordingly for their work. So, they will have if you want the customs, I mean, like I said, it's high quality work. You've seen that one, and we'll showcase everything properly so you can get a good look at the figures. But yeah, Indigo, thank you. I greatly appreciate your tallies to see how many items we sold. 'Cause like I said, I couldn't even told you we had 27 items up for sale right now. Like, I didn't know what the final number was. Alright, alright. So, 740. That's 740. Mike did go for a Rocket Raccoon in the end. Nice. Planning ahead. Maybe he'll get some of the new games. Alright, so the Giants game guide ended quickly at 6:50 there. Alright, so 5 more minutes until the poster, Superchargers poster, which is already gone for more than I expected, sitting at 250. Just hoping it would get one bid. That's all I hope for. I just hope everything gets one bid. I'll be happy. The Camel and Pirate Seas gives the idea to make a custom of the drill sergeant coming out of Shipwreck Islands. That that has potential. Like I said, I'm not creative like that. Like I would never be able to put those together. But yeah, Mike, you know what? That's exactly my thought process to this. Like if you're already buying at least one thing, it's only a buck. Like that. That's why. Yeah, I try to put multiple things out there that work together. Um, so I'm not trying to price gouge you and say, yeah, I'm only gonna put one Disney Infinity character out every week, and you should come back and buy that figure every week. Quality coming in for the win. What are you winning? What are you winning, Courtney? I know I'm pretty sure you're one of the ones bidding on Lightning Rod, aren't you? Got a few minutes left though. That's all you going for this week? Cool, cool. Make a Hammer Slam Bowser look like Bowser's Fury. I wanna say I've seen someone do that. Have you seen that somewhere or just something you want to see? Because I know some of the, amiibo customizers kinda go in that direction. But yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's so many ideas out there for customs. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna run out of ideas. It's just very time consuming. Yeah, is there a channel that's doing Skylanders customs? I don't think there's one that focuses on it. I know a few that focus on amiibo customs. Um, part of it is they have a more adult audience, and so not only will they do they tend to appreciate it more, but they'll actually pay for them. So it's worth worth the customizer's time. Um, I will tell you, I know some people who have talked about creating a channel about customizing and focusing kind of on Skylanders, but to my knowledge, I don't think there is anyone out there. At least not. Maybe there was back in the day, but I don't think there's anybody out there now. If only there was a legendary Robo. The problem with like if we're talking about customs, a Robo custom, like I mean, the figures are just so expensive. Ah, McGrams. I wish Skylanders were still in store. I really do. I really, really do. It's been far too long, and yeah, I miss the days of Skylanders hunting. So, I mean, I'm happy with what we got, but I wish I wish they would come back. Once made a custom Heartbreaker buckshot. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, they missed the opportunity for releasing it with the actual release, but people would eat that up now, even after the release. So, like, they still have an opportunity. 7:45. 7:45. There's something ending at 7:45. Was it the poster? Yep, there you go. Someone just won the poster for 250. Coming up at 7:50, we have Barbella still without a bid. Just curious, is anyone interested that anyone here that is actually interested in that Barbella and the price is just too high, or is no one interested? Or is the unpainted eye turning you off? Like what is it? What is it? Can anybody tell me? Anyone have any opinions on that? Yeah, a custom Flint. That I mean that would be nice. We were talking about like if Funko ever started making Skylanders pops, getting pops of the NPCs would have been great. Overking, that's totally up to you. And I mean, it depends what your focus is too. That might help. But there's so many things you could call it. There's so many things. Remix Skylander. He made custom Skylanders, but stopped. Okay, so there you go. Remix Skylander makes sense. Courtney wouldn't mind some custom vehicles. That's definitely a possibility. Jindico, the game guide is already ordered. Well, thank you for the quick payment. I definitely appreciate that. I'll get that packed up tomorrow and shipped out first thing Monday morning. You know how it goes. The only thing I don't miss is bucking local Best Buy employees. Oh, Best Buy was one of the worst. Like, yeah, they almost always had the stuff in the back, and even if you asked them to go look for it, like they either didn't know what they're looking for or didn't care enough, and it's sad. It's sad. Brian, we can only hope that they free Toys for Bob and let Skylanders go with it. That'd be nice. Oh, Parker, that's the way to go. Shop locally. Like if I could ever find a huge yard sale with bunches of Skylanders, like I would probably eat them all up. Got some interested in Barbella. All right. Like I'm saying, there's no bids. No bids. Oh yeah, Jindigo. Yeah, I did see that payment come through. I didn't think it was you, but yeah, I greatly appreciate quick payments. Sure, you got her already. Interested but unable to afford anything. I understand. I understand. That's a win. That's for sure. Had a Target employee lie about not having nitromagnet charge. I once again, teenagers especially just don't care about the job. Not necessarily hated, but just don't care. They don't get paid enough to care. So yeah, I totally understand that. Well, I mean, we've talked about that. Like if Skylanders comes back or when Skylanders comes back, I fully e expect that it will be all digital. And yes, with a ton of microtransactions, buy your characters digitally. I get it. But at the same time, I would love anything like I said, even if they just gave us like trading cards, put chips in cards. It's super cheap to produce, and I mean, people would collect physically and digitally. It's the way to do it. Like that, there's still money to be made. But yeah, whenever Skylanders comes back, I expect it to be full digital, but who knows? I could be wrong. Flea markets, antique malls. Yeah. I do have like an antique mall near me that I need to check out. Like I checked it a few years ago and they had nothing. But I should go back and check again, see if it's changed. No bids on the fist bump. Yeah. I mean, we've sold all the weird painted ones in the previous 2 weeks. But so far this week, these 2 don't have any bids. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The figures still work. It's I mean, I think a lot of people just don't need fist bump necessarily or don't need what's the other one? Fist bump and Gil Grunt. Yeah, but like if you just want to play as the figures, like it's the cheapest you're ever going to find him, and the figures are even still intact. They just have a different paint job. So yes, Myconoid, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like amiibo cards have been super successful, and they barely do anything. So like I totally would expect like I think that's a way to go. You can push out hundreds of them for cheap. Gives us something to collect and gives them something physical to sell alongside the game. All right. 750. 750. What just ended? Barbella. No bids. All right. 755, folks. 3 minutes until metallic purple lightning rod. Still sitting at $80. Still sitting at $80. This is going to be a steal for whoever gets it. I mean, if you check the prices on eBay right now, $80 is a steal. Uh, would you expect if we were to get something, would it be in October with the anniversary? So yeah, I mean, there were rumors that there were things being planned that got scrapped. So at this point, unless they've done a better job than any video game company ever at keeping a secret, um, I'm not expecting anything in October for the anniversary. But yeah, that's when I would have expected something, and that's why I've told people like honestly now we've seen them, do stuff for anniversaries. The Spyro and Crash and that type of thing all kind of came the reignited trilogy. It came out on an anniversary. So like I wouldn't expect anything until another major anniversary. So like 11 years, 12 years, no, that's not going to happen. This year is 10 years. So I wouldn't expect anything for another 5 years until the 15-year anniversary. Like it's unfortunate, but that kind of makes the most sense to me. So I don't know. I don't know. Do what Starlink did, get it through them digitally, but you could order figures. Exactly. Yeah, Taco Man, that's what I'm hoping for, is that you can buy everything digitally if you want, because that's what, the Fortnite crowd and League of Legends crowd, and all those digital only games. That's what people are used to doing, is just playing digitally, buying all your stuff digitally, microtransactions. So they can make their money that way, but then give the OG crowd, all of us here, something to collect physically. Oh, 7:55, lightning round in overtime. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? 80-50. Oh, man. So someone had bid $80 on the dot. Okay. So 80-50. Well, we're gonna have to wait another minute to figure this out. Oh, 83. Man, this thing's just gonna keep going up. You guys can probably watch this faster live than I can actually. Oh, wow. So early on, it was just two people going at it back and forth, back and forth. Um, we have multiple people bidding on it now. A lot more people bidding on this thing. That's exciting. 88. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Yeah, you're right. $80 does feel like a lot for a figure. Ooh, 90-50. Man, we gotta be at least in double overtime by now, I think. Yeah, the auction now says it ends at 7:58. We're adding time to this clock. Wow. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. Skadoosh says $100 minimum. You think so? You think so? You think we can hit 100? I don't know. 94.50. I mean, I think I think that just hit another overtime then, right? Man, it's gonna keep going. This thing is gonna last till 8 o'clock at this rate. 96.50. What is going on? What is going on? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Oil of Tom. What's the bid for? The bid is for the metallic purple lightning rod. Did we hit 100? Did we hit 100? I'm back and forth on all my pages here, trying to keep track of everything. There's $100. There is $100. You called it, Skadoosh. $100 minimum. Are we going over? Are we going over? A random person just puts in 150. Oh man. $150. Oh boy. Like all the other auctions are starting to end now. Like we're gonna hit 8 o'clock and this auction's still gonna be going. 150. Sorry, $100.50. Not 150 yet. I would be blown away if it goes that crazy. Shiny purple paint is expensive. Yes, Sonia, this is for metallic purple lightning rod. We're currently at $100.50. We're in, like, quintuple overtime now. Added like, this was originally scheduled to end at 7:55, and now it's gonna end at 8 o'clock unless we get another bid in here. And that'll do it. It ends at $100.50. I think that's the end of it. Wow. Wow, what an end to that auction. What an end. Let's see. Do we have the winner in is the winner in the chat here? Just curious. I mean, you don't have to reveal yourself if you don't want to. But yeah, that was crazy. Oh yeah, and that means we hit 8 o'clock and all the other auctions ended too. Um, okay, so yeah, where are we at? Totally lost track of all that. So it looks like most of our damaged figures this week did not sell. We actually sold I think we sold more Disney Infinity, thanks to Mike Noid, than we did other Skylanders figures this week. That kinda makes me a little bit sad. I mean, I'm glad to get rid of the Disney stuff, but it kinda makes me a little bit sad that the Skylanders didn't go. Skylanders didn't find homes. But yeah, the metallic purple lightning rod, that was quite the journey. Quite the journey. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll back here a bit in the comments, see what happened here. I was flipping between a lot of screens, so I didn't see everything. Um, wow, yeah, that went off. That went off. Sonia, welcome. Sorry for that. Joined right in the middle of a crazy bidding war right at the end there. Adam, yes. Yes, that is the case I got from you. Covering up my flock stump smash now. Thank you for that. I got another case today too, so I'll probably be able to protect one of the camos. Whew. Skadoosh. Who won? Oh, yeah, right here, right here. Oiler Tom. Congratulations. Oiler Tom was a winner. And Mike Noyd, thank you. Thank you for buying the Disney stuff. I think that might be the last of the Disney that I have that's not broken. I have some broken figures yet, or damaged figures, I guess, more accurately. Um, yeah. Skylander Gamer TV won the poster. Nice. Congrats. Is Hard Boiled Flare Wolf the only Imaginator that hasn't made it to the shop? I'm assuming you're not counting Chase variants, Houlihan. Um, but maybe? I guess, yeah, I've gotten most of the other ones. Got the other Easter one. I got Airstrike. Um, it's possible. It's possible. Very possible. 13 and 27. Oof. That feels rough. That feels rough. All right. Well, it's been a great week, folks. It's been a crazy week. There have been a few others that haven't made it to the shop. There you go. Someone else is watching for him. I'm not sure what they're off of that, but um, so yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. We get the Skylanders if you had the money. I understand. I understand. A lot of those. Well, I don't know. I feel bad putting all of them up again next week because like none of them sold. I might switch up a few of them. We'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, hard boiled flare wolf. I don't see him a lot. I really don't see him a lot. But Wolf Shadow, I don't think you'll see me tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't usually stream on Sundays. But Monday I'll be back for sure with stream of some sort. Um, right now it's planned as a gameplay stream, but I might have a package coming in, so it might turn into an unboxing stream. We'll see. See. Anyway, if you're able to get the 4 today, how long would it take to ship? So Overking, I mean, I would pack them up tomorrow, but tomorrow's Sunday, so I can't ship them. So it would ship out Monday morning, and depending on your location, anywhere from 2 to 5 days to ship. I think the average is about 3. So for if all goes well with the postal service and they don't delay your package for any reason, you should have them before the end of the week. So I package everything, package all orders within 24 hours. I try for within 24 hours, sometimes on the weekend because, like I said, things don't ship on Sunday. I might take 36 or 48 hours. Like if you order them Saturday afternoon after I ship everything Saturday morning, um, you might not see it shipped till like Monday afternoon, early afternoon. So that's technically, I guess, like 48 hours. But yeah, if you order it right now, it'll ship out Monday morning. So, um, Skadoosh, you may have gotten it. It's very possible. Um, Parker, yeah, I will either if you want to buy it privately, just send me a DM on Twitter or a email, matt@skylanderscharacterlist.com. And we can work that out. If you're interested in Barbello. Otherwise, yeah, I will relist it next week if no one contacts me during the week. Mintiak, how you doing? I'm just signing off here tonight, but I'll be back on Monday. Another stream, another day. But for now, like I said, it's game night. Packers are playing. I already missed the first hour of the game. So I'm gonna head off and go see what's left. I know it's only preseason, but like I said, that's why I'm here yet. Why I'm here talking with you guys. Can you pre-order stuff from the shop? Not right now. No. I'm not doing pre-orders or anything like that. So you like the Bengals? Skylanders Gamer Team. When we get to, I'm working on some merchandise. That stuff will have pre-orders. But as far as like figures go, no, I don't take pre-orders. It's all first come first serve. But yeah, good luck with the Bengals then. Um, I'm gonna go watch some football. I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast. I'm glad to see the numbers on these streams going up too. I mean, they're starting to rival my unboxing streams. Even though we did have a small unboxing tonight. If you missed it, go back and watch the stream. Give you something to do. All right, folks. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you.